Mm-mm. What is that on the bottom? Yeah, that's on the bank. All right. So I'm throwing a Zoom worm this morning, Texas rig. I'm just gonna try to do as slow as possibly as I can to see if I can get a fish to hit. They're there. I guess they're just not moving as fast. Let it sit there for a minute. We'll have some nice weather here in the Carolinas the next couple of days, so plans definitely get some inshore fishing in. Try some different spots. Try and catch some sheep's head. That is what I would like to get in the boat this weekend or this week. So I'm gonna try throwing this retention pond, see if I can get anything in here. It's not that deep, so I don't know if there's, and I don't know how cold or warm the water is. And then I got this pond back here that I can also throw into. I'm just trying to see if there's a fish hanging out in front of that drainage, right, straight in front of me. So I'm gonna try to twitch it a little bit, let it sit for like 30 seconds. See if that gets something curious. It's been a minute. Just trying to do a little bit of backyard fish. Weather hasn't been cooperating, but you got 67-degree temperatures, you go for it. So this is why I'm throwing a Zoom and Texas rig. Though the bullet weight is sitting snug on this knot here. Maybe if I push it up a little bit, that might help. There we go. Bro, man, what's going on? But this is, yeah, right off the backyard. That's my backyard right there. I was at Walmart yesterday. I was able to pick up this weekender crab kit. It was like $7. It came with like a small. It wasn't a long net, but I mean it's just long enough where you can reach and grab a crab if you have it on a crab line. And it came with 2 crab lines, and it also came with tongs that you can grab your crabs with. But it was like $7. I think it was marked down on clearance. It's by like Sea Strike. But the tongs themselves are like, what is it, like $5? I think that was not a bad deal, since I do want to go crabbing at some point. I just got to pick up some crab pots or something like that so I can drop them down at the dock and just hang out. I got everything else I need. Just need crab pot and then bait. Ooh, terrible cast. But I hope everyone's doing all right. It's Monday, wherever you're at. Yeah, there's fish in here. I've caught plenty of fish. Not the big belly bass yet, but they're in here. No, this is all natural here. So this is this feeds into a creek that eventually feeds into the Cape Fear River. No, actually, this was made, but this actually used to be a lot bigger. But this is all natural. The creek is behind the wood lines over here, and when they start putting houses back here, that's when they made it a little bit smaller. But yeah, there's crappie back here, largemouth bass. I'm assuming mud catfish. And what else we have? Yeah, bluegill. The carp is the only thing that's actually stocking here, just to help with vegetation management. But that's the only thing that the HOA put back here. And I think the water is kind of brackish because there are, from time to time you'll see blue crabs. I mean, actually, I see crabs sometimes on the back porch. They look like big, I guess they're like mud crabs, I guess you. It's, I'm going to say privately to residents and friends that live in the neighborhood. Though no one going to give you any crap if you're not doing anything that's like crazy. The only time the neighbors ever bitch about something is when people are like four-wheeling back here, but they don't even live here, but they're like, damn it. They're really like cutting it up. Most time I don't care. Like I said, I'm gonna be looking at, oh damn, that snapped my tail. That's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna try a different one now. Same color, just totally different bait. We'll see how that works out. Dang. Can't believe that did that. Nothing's in my pocket there. All right, I can put that in my pocket. Let's see what I got. It's the other bait that I'm throwing that I can use. I only bring one pole. So I got this yum swarm. Assume it's like a swim bait worm. Yo, I would do that, but not here. I wouldn't eat anything out of there just because of the runoffs from the neighborhood, but definitely saltwater fishing, which I'm like 10 minutes from the beach. Actually, yeah. Beans, I'm actually North Carolina, the Wilmington, so close to Carolina Beach. Oh, I'm doing this right. All right, that's. We're gonna see how this works. Never done this before, maybe once or twice. Has some girth on the thing. Dang. I think Columbia is like 3. It might be like 3 or 4 hours away. Oh, I like the way that swims. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, hit the side. Okay, here we go. Let it sit, let it sit. What's up, man? Not much. Just trying to see if these fish will be biting. It's too early to tell right now. I don't know what it is that cold, but I just gotta be a little patient with it, I guess. Yeah. Like, I'm just curious, like, normally if they're like sitting in the middle where it's deeper, or I don't know. I don't understand bass enough like that. Nah, I feel like that might be a little too aggressive.
Sometimes during this year, that's the only thing they'll bite in this pond.
Really?
It's real weird.
I feel like that'd be moving too fast for them.
What?
So I feel like that would be moving too fast.
Yeah, you'd think because it's so cold that they're a little more lethargic, but
Huh. I'll definitely give it a try though at some point. Ah, perfect. Oh man, that's no good, dog. That just means you gotta get a new setup. I don't have a rooster tail. This is the only thing I bought with me, the only rod. I normally travel. Oh, why is my bell open, huh? Click. I travel pretty light whenever I'm fishing back here. But I've been meaning to get a wagon that I can, with some fishing rod holders on it that I can use. Make sure y'all double tap though, man. I really like to appreciate the likes. It'll help the channel grow. I was supposed to go saltwater fishing this morning, but I had to call an audible. But the plan is to go tomorrow. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees. I cannot waste such a nice day. But let me know if you got any questions. Nothing crazy though. I'm definitely not no pro when it comes to bass fishing, but I'm getting better at it every time I'm throwing though. Plus I learn a lot from the chat too, so if you guys got any sound advice for fishing in the winter, definitely let me know. My neighbor was just telling me, he actually came down here and started fishing himself. He was saying that he's had a lot of luck with top water, which is kind of crazy because you think that obviously fish are gonna be moving slower with the cold temperature. Bends I do primarily inshore. I would love to get to a point like if my channel can do what I hope it can do, as far as grow and start making money. I would love to just do free charters, because oh, there goes my smoke detector in my house going off. Those taquitos are burning. All right. But yeah, I started my own charter business 2 years ago, called Out East Island Charters, out of Carolina Beach. And the boat that I have is a 21-foot Carolina skiff. It's usually slow this time of the year. Well, at least for me. I don't prefer, like I said, I don't profess to be a fish expert. But the clock is right twice a day. So we do catch fish, just Sometimes you get really lucky with the spots. I did buy some popping corks yesterday, so I definitely want to get on that, try to catch some trout. And I'm going to try to fish with some live shrimp tomorrow, along with the fresh shrimp. Then, like I said, I bought some fish bite, which works. It actually works really well. It looks like gum. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it looks like a strip of gum. Yeah, you do need a fishing license. But with my charter, my boat carries the license for everyone, so I can have up to technically 6, but usually I cap out at 4. Just no one's trying to fish with 6 people trying to throw a line. That's just chaos on a boat my size. Oh, I thought I had some there. Could have been bottom. Damn it. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Thank you. Am I dragging something extra on my line? Yep. I knew I was. Yeah. If you check the description, there's a link to the website that you can check out, and just email or message if you got questions. I'm pretty flexible and accommodating. Like I said, most of what I do is gonna be inshore, like either intercoastal, Cape Fear River. But there's plenty of fish, plenty of different types of fish you definitely can catch with the right bait. There we go. Nope. It's just crazy to me, like after like that first frost hit, the cold days, the fish are just not moving like they used to. Usually you can be out here and you see fish like jumping, but it's like they just checked out, and then all the ducks show up, which I'm surprised there's no ducks back here that I see hanging out. But if y'all chilling, y'all, make sure y'all double tap. Likes are free. At least try to run that up if y'all can. All right, yo, have a good one, man. Appreciate kicking it. Yo, man, I appreciate everyone hanging out. For Monday, it's pretty jumping in here. I like it. Like I said, if you guys got any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help as long as they ain't goofy. Hey. Can we? Even though I think I'm telling myself I'm retrieving really slow, it needs to be still slower. Come on. At least I'm on the bottom. I feel it. Just whether or not a fish is hanging out there or not. That's what we're trying to find out here. Like, this thing swims pretty nice. Like, if I was a fish, I would try it. I would try it at least. I still have yet caught a big bass out of here. Maybe one time, but it was like years ago. Everything's either been small to medium size. But I know they're in here. There's not much cover in here other than their structure on the water, as far as like tree limbs goes, but we don't have any lily pads back here. The only thing that will grow is actually the back retention pond here around the bank. Everything else is pretty clear. I should take the duck boat out right here, the pedal boat. There's no wind. Maybe later on I might dig some worms up in the backyard and try to bottom fish, see what I can get. This is about like 20, no. I'm gonna say maybe 15 feet deep is my guess. The deepest part of this pond. It could be more, but I know when I use my 10-foot like anchor pole, that's at least 10 feet. And sometimes I can't touch the bottom with it, so. I'm gonna try to do this slow little twitch thing, see what happens. Try to walk it back to me slowly. There we go. regardless, it's not a bad way to start your Monday off. I don't even know. I'm trying to find out right now. Doesn't hurt to try. Damn. What happened there? I'm not saying it would work. I'm not saying it won't work, but definitely gotta put yourself in the game for it. Yeah, I have braid, and then I have a leader, maybe like 2 feet of leader on, fluorocarbon. That's what I usually use. I barely use mono. It's just not my favorite. And braid's only a pain in the ass when you get knots, because you're not gonna get them out. This rock, there's a big rock right here. I know. I'm dragging across it. And also, when you're fishing around pilings, it cuts much easier from fray. So that's the only challenge with braid, but is what I have on most of my reels. I think only a couple of rods have mono on it. And that might be my surfing rods. Like, these fish don't go anywhere, so that's the thing. It's like they're here. It's on my list to look for a portable fish finder. Gun or nothing yet. My neighbor's throwing, I think, like some type of white swim bait. Oh no. What? There's like a kiss of death spot here somewhere. You cast out, you're getting hung, you ain't getting your stuff back. I think it's right across from the drainage here, like straight out. Come on, man. Ooh, that's wet. I mean, there might be some truth to that, but it can't be all the fish that's been caught and released like that. Let's try spot over by the trees. I mean, I've caught plenty of fish in the retention pond. I caught plenty of fish in the middle of the pond. Big size crappie. I don't think a crappie's gonna jump on this here, but yeah, for all I know, it could be the type of bait, could be the color of the bait. All right. My God, backlashes. Usually when these starts happening, fatigue sets in. Hate this. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Can I step down without slipping? There we are. There we go. I'm just using a GoPro chesty mount. And then I'm using my iPhone. And then I have this mobile camera mount that I have. The only thing with this is because the phone's a little bit heavy, I have to wear like an extra strap to kind of keep it from toppling over or like leaning forward, putting tension on the mount, but it works. Yeah, but this is iPhone 16 that I'm using, and this thing works great when I don't feel like carrying around a tripod with me and having the camera mounted to that. And then I have other mounts that I use on the boat. That way, if I want it not to wear the camera, I can still wear my GoPro, but still get the different. Move the camera around really easy, especially if we get a fish on. Keeps everyone in the action when there's some action happening. Bet. Bum. But let's see if we at least get 10 likes. I'm a simple man, yeah, I don't ask for much. That's the trick. I just don't know enough about fishing in the winter for bass. So I'm definitely trying new stuff and trying to learn what these fish might be into. There we go. I like that cast. Got a little bit of some branches, some cover that I feel like fish might want to hang out under. My man is rolling around. He's way on the other side of the pond now. But he hasn't had any hits himself, so this day. And I'm letting it linger. Damn. Somewhere out here is a iPhone 12 that I dropped while live streaming on the boat. I've yet to retrieve it back. Tried magnet fishing it out, but that didn't work. And that is why I wear my camera most of the time, or it has to be on a tripod. When it fell into the pond, it was on a tripod, but what happened, I was on the boat, and the boat rocked as I was setting my anchor, and it just toppled over, and it was too late. And that happens to be the second time I've lost a phone while fishing. You would think I would learn my lesson. So if you're recording with your phone, just make sure you have some way to know that it's secure. Or have some kind of float on it. Float attachment. But I do got I don't know what the tide is going to be like when I do go out tomorrow, but we're going to see. Might just use it just to kind of fill out where some good spots might be. Maybe actually try to use the fish finder on the boat and use some common sense, maybe try to get some fish to put in the cooler. That's the cool thing about the Carolinas. They're like the saltwater fishing, even though it's slower, you can fish here all year long. And like striped bass, those catch and release only, you can catch them in plentiful in the Cape Fear River. And everything you can catch in the Cape, inshore, you can catch pretty much in the river too. Because the water's brackish until you get further inland, which I don't go that far, whatever. So but the plan is to catch keepers. As of lately, we've been catching flounders, but you can't keep flounders here in North Carolina when they're not in season, which usually that's in September, but they only had like a very short season this year, which was like 4 days, and it was impossible to fish it because you couldn't catch them in coastal waters, which is where we would have been fishing. But black drum, red drum, speckled trout, what else? Sheep's head. Those are all fair play. Nothing would make me happy to catch something that I can cook and clean. Letting it sit. I'm sure y'all have seen videos where people have shown fish like in a tank. The bait's sitting right in front of them. They're not doing anything with it. It's just there, hanging out with the fish. I like to think that's what's happening, but fish hobo, I'm trying to catch a bass here. That is what we're trying to catch here. It's just a slow Monday, man. I guess they don't like getting to work themselves. Now, I don't know during wintertime if it's better to fish like, what is it? It's 9:45 here, Eastern Standard, right? And does it make sense to fish when the sun's first coming up during wintertime? Is live bait better than soft plastics? Beaver, I prefer live bait over soft plastic, but I would love to get better at it. I mean, especially with it being winter, bait's not really going to be as active. So the only bait we'll be able to get, I mean, unless you I guess, chum the water, you might be able to get, what is it? Maybe some mud minnows. I thought I had some for a second there. So you think you're gonna fish with shrimp? With a stick, fish stick here. Either live shrimp is the only thing you'll be able to get, or mud minnows as bait. You can probably get blue crab. Wouldn't be live bait, but it'd be fresh bait that you can use. I also use like fresh shrimp too. That has worked as well. But if I'm not trying to spend money on bait, because I think live shrimp is like 12 for a dozen, I think. Maybe 8. I'm not sure. Regardless, it's expensive. So, and you're not going to fish with 1 dozen of shrimp. You need at least 2 to 3 dozen. So, but I guess with anybody that fish, at least for me, it's a confidence thing. So, yeah, I might throw something, but until I've caught a fish with it, I'm gonna always question whether or not is this the right thing? Could I be doing something different? There's a million different ways you can have your line set up. Not to mention a million different ways how you can kind of bait you can use. Yeah, I appreciate the love, y'all. Thanks for the likes. So it's just trial and error, and just when you catch a fish, it makes it 10 times easier. I see what I've been getting my line stuck on. There's a big ass log right here. I know I've lost a crankbait to that. My new sunglasses are definitely working. Which, I don't know if that's my eyes are playing a trick on me. Yeah, like basically there's like I don't know if it's like a pylon or a tree branch, like not even a tree branch. It's basically a damn tree that's like at least maybe 20 feet. Yo, what's going on, man? Oh, dude, I'm not even taking that. I don't know if I owe you one, but I'm definitely not taking any bets this morning. I'll take my chances on the saltwater. I like my odds. My odds are a lot better that way. I started fishing probably just before 9. Was gonna go saltwater fish this morning, but had to call an audible, so that's why I'm out here now. Otherwise, I would have been live streaming from the skiff. Yeah, some people are. What is it, like sand fleas? Another thing that works well. Catch them and, like you said, freeze them. What I really need is like a deep freezer so I can, if I catch bait or something like that or pinfish, I can just freeze them and like make some kind of like chum with it that I can just drop in the water. Maybe to attract some like bait-sized fish that I can fish with that I can catch in the cast net. I'm gonna try back over by this retention pond before I have to be an adult here and do a little bit of work. But like I said, we're supposed to have like 70 degrees, pushing 70 today. So I might try to again. If the wind's not crazy, I'm gonna try to dig some worms up in the back. Get on the pedal boat. See if we can catch a fish that way. The old bob and cork way. Yeah, if you fish, you don't fish with polarized sunglasses, you're missing out. I just got mine back after breaking them. I mean, that's how I was able to see that friggin' log that I get hung up on. Come here, let me fix this. All right, no pressure. Yeah, appreciate y'all running up the likes, man. Thank y'all. Let's finish strong here. I'm about to wrap this up here. 'cause I gotta go to work. There's gotta be a fish just hanging there somewhere. I mean, for all I know, this bait could be super big too and it's intimidating. Who knows? I doubt that, though. Let's see how big this is. I mean, it is 6.25 inch swarm. A yum. Not something I throw usually, but it was the first thing I grabbed out of the Ziploc bags of treats, fish treats. Very misleading. It is. I bought some fish bite. People swear by that stuff, though. So I'm going to see how that works tomorrow. I mean, honestly. Doesn't take much, and the fish do love it. Just too nice of a day not to at least try, right? I mean, just like, what was it, last week? It might have been last week, I think. We had like a dusting of snow here in Wilmington. And now it's gonna be 70 next 2 days before the weather turns to crap. That's Carolina weather for you, though. Make sure I do me a favor. Make sure I'll again, don't forget to like the stream, and if you do like fishing and boating content, definitely check out the channel. Please sub. I don't know if that's a fish that I see in the water right now moving. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is I'll post in the community. So I'm going to do a giveaway for like one of my Audis, like hoodies. So make sure I do sub, and I'll post a link for the sign up. You just got to make sure you're following. Ooh. But what I'll do is I'll make sure it's gonna be. You have to comment on a video that's already posted. And like I said, be subbing, and then we'll select the lucky person. Bass fishing, man. What's going on? It's been a slow morning though. It's all right though. All right, we in here in the middle. All right, that might be the last cast. So like I say, yeah, I'm gonna post something in the community. So make sure you sub to the channel, and I'm gonna do a giveaway. I at least do a hoodie giveaway. It's time. It's time to do it. So I'll make sure to put all the information, what you got to do. You just got to make sure you're following. And more than likely, it's just going to be easier if someone leaves I'll make sure to put, a specific comment. And then I'll just select someone randomly. But, yeah. Oh, what was that? Nothing. False alarm. Yeah, man, it's weird. I don't know. I don't understand. I just got to keep showing up. It's nice when you take a day or two off and have your live do well. So I'm excited about that. I get some of these sponsor stuff to come through. That'll be really cooking here. And if I'm really feeling it, I might even do not just one, but maybe multiple hoodie giveaways. It is my birthday coming up this weekend, so I'm feeling generous, especially with the holiday season. All right, here we go. I think that's the trick. It's just consistency. Consistency. It's the only thing you can't control. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. This is going to be the last one here. My stomach's growling. It means I got to eat. And I got some videos to maybe edit. Those ducks were hiding. Ah, definitely. Hey, I like it when if the chat wants to ask questions, I'm happy to answer them. Again, just kind of figure out that rhythm. What I just don't like to be rambling. I definitely got stories to share, but all right. But hey, I hope everyone has a fantastic Monday. I appreciate you guys making the stream pretty awesome this morning. Like I said, I hope the plan is to do some saltwater fishing tomorrow. It's supposed to be 70. It's hard to pass up such a nice day and not be in the saltwater. But no matter where you're at, hopefully you get a chance to fish today or at some point in the near future. And definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel because, like I said, I'm gonna do a giveaway. So be on the lookout for that. But everyone, I hope y'all take it easy. And I hope to catch y'all the next time I'm out here fishing, whether it's in the backyard or we're on the boat. Peace out, y'all.